Ever felt an unexplainable sensation that goes beyond the realms of our everyday experiences? You're not alone. Some individuals possess a heightened perception, tapping into a spiritual realm where things take shape and find purpose. It's like an inner compass guiding them through life, offering insights and encouragement to navigate challenges successfully. This inner guidance often manifests as an intuitive voice, urging you forward and helping you overcome obstacles. When people encounter this phenomenon, bridging the gap between scientific understanding and spirituality, they may initially feel a sense of imbalance. However, the reality is quite the opposite. It's an opportunity for personal growth and connection with something greater. That guiding force is none other than your higher self, an elevated aspect of your being linked to spiritual realms and profound knowledge beyond ordinary awareness. This part of you is attuned to essential information for both daily life and spiritual development, equipping you with the tools needed to face any adversity. Despite initial skepticism, many people discover the undeniable presence of this higher self once they delve deeper into their experiences. Drawing insights from the teachings of Dolores Cannon, a renowned researcher and hypnotherapist, we'll explore some signs that shed light on your connection with the higher self. So keep an open mind. The evidence might be more apparent than you realize, obscured only by a lack of awareness. First and foremost, that gut feeling that something's off. Ever get that sense that your inner self is on high alert, responding to something beyond our understanding? It's like a mysterious signal from deep within, a knowing that things aren't quite as they should be. We often chalk it up to intuition, a phenomenon that's hard to grasp, but plays a crucial role in our spiritual journey. Intuition isn't just a product of our current life experiences. It taps into the soul's profound memories from past lives, guiding us on our present path. According to Dolores Cannon, our minds are exceptional memory vaults, storing a wealth of experiences and wisdom from our earthly sojourns. That inner voice, often dismissed as mere intuition, is actually a conduit for the knowledge and wisdom needed to navigate life's twists and turns smoothly. This intuitive guidance can pop up in various aspects of our lives, triggered by relationships, work, friendships, or family matters. There's no precise formula for what stirs our intuition, but it's a reliable source of wisdom that springs forth when needed most. It equips us with the insights and guidance required to face challenges head-on. So let's flip the script from now on. Acknowledge that internal voice for what it truly is, your higher self stepping in to assist on this journey. It's time to give our internal dialogue the credit it deserves and recognize it as a valuable companion on our life's adventure. Next up, let's dive into point number 2, the subtle whispers within. Remember that small voice we mentioned earlier? It's like having a conversation with yourself, a dialogue that can be crystal clear or just a gentle murmur, depending on your knack for introspection. This internal banter is a powerhouse for self-discovery, shining a light on aspects of yourself that are ripe for growth and expansion. Here's the secret sauce. Engaging in this internal dialogue opens up a direct line to your higher self. This connection unlocks a treasure trove of wisdom, making it a breeze to navigate life's challenges. Challenges, by the way, are golden opportunities for personal growth. Embrace them, face them head-on, and watch yourself inch closer to your desires. The more you tune into that inner voice, the clearer it becomes, granting you full access to the profound knowledge stored in your soul. Now, here's the catch. Internal dialogue can be a bit daunting. It's not just about gaining knowledge, it's also about unearthing and healing wounds. Without interference from the ego, this inner conversation becomes a catalyst for addressing past hurts, even those lingering from past lives. Dolores Cannon, the trailblazing researcher, proposed that immersing ourselves in this self-dialogue initiates a healing process, liberating us from the shackles of old wounds. Our being is like a multi-layered cake, and only by delving into the deepest layers can we tap into that multi-dimensional wisdom guarded by our inner voice. This tireless whisper, amidst its work, never ceases to impart essential knowledge, even if we sometimes choose to ignore it. So, let's make a pact to listen to ourselves, cultivate that internal dialogue, and watch as our higher self takes center stage in our lives, guiding us with unwavering wisdom. It's time to turn up the volume on that internal conversation and let the magic unfold. Now let's talk about the third pointer, the magic of synchronicities. It's like the universe throwing us a cosmic high five, and it's a fascinating aspect that Dolores Cannon delved into during her research. Synchronicities, according to her, are the universe's way of speaking to us, a language that goes beyond words, as if it's tapping into our deeper understanding without us uttering a single word. Picture this. Synchronicities are like the universe winking at us, reminders of the energetic dance between us and the cosmos. They show up at different times and in various forms, serving as validations from the universe for the actions, thoughts, or decisions we make, all guided by our higher self, affirming the path we've chosen. For some, these synchronicities might seem like random events or mere coincidences. But for those who are in tune with their higher self and that inner guiding voice, these winks mean so much more. If you're scratching your head wondering what synchronicities are, let's break it down. Imagine you've decided it's time to invest in a new pair of shoes, and lo and behold, you stumble upon a fantastic sale on your regular route. Coincidence? Not quite. Here's the magic. When you make decisions aligned with your inner voice and the intuitive wisdom of your higher self, the universe applauds your choices. It's like a cosmic endorsement for your ideas and actions, providing precious details in the form of these friendly winks. So, the next time you notice these synchronicities, take a moment to appreciate the universe giving you the green light on your journey guided by your higher self. It's the universe's way of saying you're on the right track, keep going. Let's delve into the fourth point, the intriguing realm of recurrent dreams with a profound message. Dreams, often seen as a mysterious space where our spirituality can soar, offer a unique opportunity for those with a heightened sense of spirituality. Instead of feeling nervous, we should be fascinated by the idea that dreams allow us to transcend the conventional, gaining valuable insights for personal growth and even collective well-being. Dreams can be a treasure trove of fascinating experiences, loaded with messages tailored to our individual needs. Beyond the surface of our conscious concerns, dreams can address deeper aspects of our being. When it comes to our connection with the higher self, these dreams tend to become more frequent, and their symbolic nature becomes more apparent. What might have seemed like disguised information now transforms into decipherable references, revealing profound insights that can be logically understood. Some individuals even report experiencing the same dream repeatedly, providing them with the opportunity to unravel its message further with each occurrence. It's like a continuous dialogue between the dreamer and their higher self, delving deeper into the wisdom it seeks to impart. These recurring dreams, with their encrypted meanings, serve as another example of how we connect and communicate with our higher self during our moments of rest. While some may attempt to interpret dreams solely as reflections of current experiences tied to our everyday realities and concerns, there's a deeper truth. These recurrent dreams, with their hidden meanings, are considered another sign of our profound connection with the higher self. As it endeavors to share new knowledge crucial for our life journey, the presence of the higher self in our dreams may be more significant than we initially realize. So, pay attention. Your higher self might be more present in your dreams than you think, offering valuable guidance for your waking hours. Now let's explore the fifth aspect, those seemingly nonsensical thoughts that defy logic. While it might initially raise concerns of madness or an untreated attention deficit condition, the reality is that these thoughts can transcend the physical realm and tap into a more spiritual level. They may appear irrational, plucked from a bucket of unrelated ideas, yet their intriguing connection to unconventional solutions for real-life issues is what sets them apart. If we take a moment to be patient and truly delve into these seemingly illogical thoughts, we may discover that they carry a message and even offer solutions to the challenges we're facing. Think of them as encrypted messages providing insights into resolving present matters. Our thinking doesn't always have to be confined to logic and order. The human mind's ability to unleash fantastical ideas is awe-inspiring. These seemingly absurd thoughts at times serve as examples of how our minds can unearth solutions beyond the ordinary. Instead of dismissing them as a touch of madness, these ideas reveal the creative spark we often suppress. Beyond being manifestations of imagination, they can be loaded with wisdom and tools to tackle specific issues. Allowing our minds to explore unconventional possibilities is not a sign of madness. It's a testament to high levels of creativity, adaptability, and intelligence. In many ways, these thoughts are intertwined with our higher self, reflecting the knowledge it seeks to convey and the tools it provides for our journey. So, the next time your mind takes a detour into seemingly illogical territories, consider it an invitation to embrace creativity, adaptability, and the wisdom that your higher self may be offering to guide you through life's challenges in a unique and innovative way. Now, let's explore the sixth point, brushing aside current physical discomforts. You might be wondering, what do my aches and pains have to do with my connection to my higher self? Well, the key lies in understanding how our body reflects our internal state. Just like our external reality, our physical body has a knack for expressing and embodying our current internal condition. The symptoms it displays are like signals linked to the traumas, thoughts, anxieties, and other energies stored within us. Our inner state plays a pivotal role in shaping our physical well-being. For instance, the sensation of being silenced might manifest as physical issues in the throat, mouth, or tongue. Some even believe that unresolved childhood traumas can eventually translate into muscular and skeletal discomfort. The connection between internal energies and physical discomfort runs deep, with experts even suggesting a link between serious unresolved internal issues and conditions like cancer. This underscores the importance of paying attention to our inner well-being in the grand scheme of our lives. Interestingly, some individuals, consciously or unconsciously, choose to downplay physical discomforts and shift their focus to more spiritual matters. Many consider this a healing mechanism. While on the surface people might offer various explanations for this choice, the wise ones recognize it as intuition, guiding them from the deepest unconscious part of their being, their higher self taking the lead. By prioritizing spiritual matters over physical discomfort, individuals not only contribute to their health, but also propel their spiritual awakening and the expansion of their being. It's like taking a significant leap in consciousness, nurturing both the body and the soul. Now let's dive into the seventh point, the feeling of disconnection. This might raise concerns, given the discussions around mental health and conditions where individuals, even when physically present, appear detached from their surroundings. It's crucial, however, to distinguish between this state and a period when the soul is gearing up for significant personal transformation, the focus of this point. Many times individuals sense that their current environment, the people around them, or even their own selves no longer resonate with who they are. Let's break it down step by step. This sense of disconnection is often described as a phase where people recognize that what surrounds them or defines them as individuals no longer brings true fulfillment. Importantly, this doesn't mean the person is spiraling into depression. There's a notable absence of pessimistic thoughts. Instead, there's a prevailing sense of expansion and transformation, unique to each person's journey. Our interests naturally evolve, and in our pursuit of personal growth, we align ourselves with what we now deem beneficial. Expecting someone to remain the same throughout their journey is unrealistic because along the way, we accumulate wisdom, experiences, and new knowledge that refine and expand us. Understanding this, it's no surprise that the need for evolution emerges, manifesting precisely and perfectly for each person, often preceded by a sense of detachment from what's being left behind or approached differently. Keep in mind that our higher self is guiding us through changes that facilitate internal growth and refine our being and soul. Its guidance might lead us to a point where we temporarily disconnect, only to resume our journey from a fresh perspective, in different spaces, surroundings, and even with a transformed attitude. It's a crucial phase, a stepping stone towards personal transformation and a deeper understanding of ourselves. Now let's explore the eighth point, a shift in the way we navigate and carry our relationships. Before we dive into this, it's crucial to highlight that the term relationship isn't limited to a romantic context. It spans family ties, friendships, work connections, and more. So let's discuss this in a broad sense that applies to various aspects of life. In understanding how we relate to others, we unveil insights about ourselves, our internal world, and how we manage our emotions. It's a simple truth that we can't offer what we don't possess internally. Therefore, if someone is internally unbalanced, providing a healthy relationship with mutual respect and reciprocity becomes a challenge. Psychologists extensively study this phenomenon, aiming to shed light on the intricate workings of the human mind, especially its responses to situations like past traumas, childhood wounds, or distorted perceptions. Deep-seated wounds can profoundly impact various aspects of a person's life, particularly their relationships. From friendships to romantic commitments, these connections often reflect the silent burdens an individual carries, necessitating careful observation to identify flaws and issues. However, this isn't solely a psychological matter. Metaphysics also explores how internal aspects significantly influence interpersonal connections. Drawing insights from Dolores Cannon's research, the energies stored within a person shape the types of relationships they attract into their life. Cannon emphasizes the complexity of the mind, composed of layers that, when explored, reveal more about what manifests in an individual's life. Our connection with the higher self compels us to introspect and confront what we may have consciously or unconsciously pushed aside. This confrontation serves as a catalyst for healing, eliminating lingering feelings and purifying our being. As our being heals, expands, and improves, our way of relating undergoes a parallel transformation. The more profound the changes within us, the more stark the contrast becomes between past relationships and the ones we form now. Existing relationships undergo healing and modification to the extent that they may seem entirely new. This transformation is not only positive, but also conspicuous to others and ourselves. It signals that the connection with our higher self is robust and prominent, indicating our willingness to be guided by the wisdom it imparts at a conscious level. In conclusion, relationships that don't evolve alongside the individual become obsolete. They lose resonance and eventually are set aside as the person embraces growth and transformation, guided by their higher self. Now let's explore the 9th point: experiencing bursts of creativity. Earlier we touched on creativity as a positive spiritual factor, but let's dive deeper into whether creativity is truly a spiritual quality. According to the insights of Dolores Cannon, creativity is not just a manifestation of imagination, it's considered a spiritual sign. The wisdom embedded in moments of heightened creative activity is believed to originate from a higher energy, accessible only through an elevated level of consciousness. With the guidance from Cannon's research, we can view these bursts of creativity as a clear sign of connection with our higher self. Look around, and you'll notice that not everyone possesses the same level of creativity. This variance is often associated with different levels of spirituality and connection with profound wisdom. Working on ourselves can lead not only to the expansion of our being, but also to unlocking a higher level of creativity. Our minds in this state allow a series of thoughts that break free from logic, structure, and conventional patterns. Far from being negative, these unstructured thoughts, even when weaving absurd scenarios, often hold a key that connects the created with a potential solution to real-life challenges. In these moments, our being may delve into deep reflection about the reality it faces, questioning the current way of life and paving the way for improvements or advancements. The possibilities that emerge from unstructured thinking seem boundless, and this is inherently positive. Externalizing a drastic internal change through bursts of creativity is beneficial in various ways. Over time, it has been observed that these bursts of creativity, guided by our higher self, can give rise to new inventions and improvements for humanity. Many groundbreaking inventions stem from moments where the mind, allowed to transcend the conventional, stumbles upon a feasible idea that addresses a need. It's not only acceptable but also encouraged to embrace these sudden bursts of creativity. They are not a waste of time, rather they are good indicators of your connection with your higher self. Consider it a privilege and relish the fruits of cultivating internal dialogue and a connection with wisdom. Your creativity is more than a moment of inspiration. It's a connection with the universe, its energies, and the stored wisdom within it. So cherish it. recognizing its value beyond a fleeting moment of inspiration. There's a profound connection at play, and you have the privilege of tapping into it. So let your mind soar as high as it desires, exploring the depths of creativity that arise from your connection with the universe and the wisdom it holds. Now, let's explore the 10th point, feeling a profound and compelling desire for change. You might think there are numerous factors that can prompt a person to desire change in their life, but in reality, this desire is intricately linked to our connection with our higher self. Let's take a step back and recall that one of the primary roles of this connection is to offer guidance, allowing our conscious side to absorb knowledge and work on aspects of our being that might be keeping us anchored or stagnant in our personal growth. Imagine it as an instruction manual being read by our soul within, a magical and transformative connection that brings both challenges and benefits. However, none of this transformation is possible without internal changes occurring, because merely listening to the guiding intuition isn't sufficient. That same inner voice encourages us to scrutinize various aspects of ourselves, promoting a deeper self-understanding. The way our higher self liberates us from the constraints of the ego, allowing us to see ourselves honestly in the deepest sense, often leaves us speechless, unveiling aspects that may have been unfamiliar even to our conscious selves. All that we've tried to hide or ignore comes to light when we allow our higher self to guide us on this journey of healing and growth. While it might sound astonishing, many people fear delving into their own depths, and the very idea of self-reflection makes them uneasy. Such individuals unintentionally hinder the strengthening of their connection with their higher selves, remaining anchored to their current state. On the flip side, those who embark on the journey of self-discovery and alignment with wisdom reap significant rewards that lie in healing and internal change. These changes may manifest as a desire to modify aspects deeply ingrained in an individual's personality. It's crucial not to perceive it as a rejection of oneself, but as a longing to shed anything that no longer serves the journey or aligns with the current level of consciousness. From this new level of consciousness, any practice, belief, or routine that has become obsolete will be detected and eliminated in a drastic manner. Although the intensity of this need for change might seem impulsive to some, it's in reality an intense remodeling aimed at expanding our being. Change, in any form, should be seen as positive, understanding that every internal change will subsequently translate into an external change. They go hand in hand. When we feel this compelling desire for change, we are witnessing our readiness for improvement and growth, even if it discomforts those around us. Keeping the expansion of our inner selves as a guiding principle is paramount. Dolores Cannon has described this desire for change as an enhancer of the task we face in becoming our true selves, our authentic expression transformed by the ego into its current state. It's like our soul is speaking, urging us to return to our true form and expression. This desire for change addresses deeper wishes and needs than most people realize. To aid this transformative process guided by our higher self, there are practices such as meditation, journaling thoughts and emotions, reflecting on daily experiences, practicing yoga, and engaging in moderate exercise. If bursts of creativity prove challenging, painting and free writing can be valuable allies. Above all, the ultimate recommendation is to not let this connection with your higher self fade, but to actively encourage it. Let's cultivate internal dialogue, embrace each new knowledge the universe brings us, and relish the signs of approval in this transformative process. If you're going through this and didn't understand the origin of these situations or the signals from the environment, I've shared this information to shed light on it. If you enjoyed our conversation here, feel free to give this video a like. Remember, you can visit the comments section and share your thoughts on what other topics you'd like us to discuss. I'll read every opinion, and together we'll determine the direction of our next journey into knowledge. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate notifications for exclusive content. We'll meet again in this space to explore a new topic.